Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Taurus, today we're going to look into your person's energy. We're going to see how they're currently viewing this relationship with you and how they feel about it, and what actions they plan on taking your direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, let's get started, Taurus. How does this person currently view their relationship with Taurus? Okay, interesting. We have the Justice card, okay? We also have the Three of Cups, okay, to the Hermit, and then we also have the Nine of Wands. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Libra, possibly a Scorpio, maybe even a Pisces or a Cancer or a Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. We also have Sagittarian energy out here. Don't know if I mentioned Sagittarian energy or not, but we do have Sagittarian energy out here. Whoever this person is that you currently find yourself connecting with, I do feel like this person's very spiritually based. I do feel like this person has the ability I do feel like this person has the ability to be able to see things happening before it actually does. So this person might have psychic abilities. That's definitely a possibility. And the only reason why I say all of this is because it kind of looks like this relationship is just starting between the two of you, Taurus. And I feel like this person's already contemplating, whether or not they're ready for something serious or not, even though the two of you haven't had that conversation just yet, like in regards to where this is going and what's going to end up happening next between the two of you. Like it's interesting because I feel like they're rushing themselves to hurry up and make a decision. They're either going to take you in this relationship that they share with you seriously or not. They're either ready for this or not, is basically what I'm getting. But I feel like they're rushing themselves to figure it out way before the conversation even shows up, is basically what I'm getting. As far as okay, so what are we doing? Are we going to end up jumping into a serious relationship with one another? Or are we not? What are we doing? Way before that conversation even comes about between the two of you, they're trying to hurry up and figure it out before, again, you bring it to their attention, is basically what I'm getting. But they're really contemplating whether or not they're actually ready for something serious or not. A part of them feels like they're not ready for a relationship, but the part of them that feels like they're not ready for a relationship has everything to do with their past and very little to do with you. I just kind of want to throw that out there and make that very, very clear. It has absolutely nothing to do with you and the relationship that they share with you. It has everything to do with this person's past. And the stuff that they've experienced in previous relationships that cause them to essentially feel like if they were to enter another relationship, they're probably going to go through the same thing all over again. And that's not something that they basically want to do, which causes them to feel like, maybe I'm not actually ready for a relationship after all. I want to focus on your energy really quickly here. We have the Nine of Cups to 10 of Pentacles. So that's kind of telling me you really like this person. You really do like this person. A lot of you might even feel like, oh my gosh, this person might just be the one for me. You know what I mean? I feel like the more you spend time with them, the more you get to know them, the more you're just like, dude, this one might just be the one for me. But again, before this conversation even comes about between the two of you, it's like they could already sense and feel like you're gonna want more out of them. You're gonna want more out of this entire situation. So before you even, pop the question or even bring it to their attention that you want to be with them, they're trying to figure out, you know what I mean, if they're actually ready for a relationship or not, because they can feel it coming. All right. Now, let's see how they're currently feeling about their relationship with you. How does this person currently feel about their relationship? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, possibly a Leo. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. We got the Six of Cups. We also have the King of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Okay. This is somebody who feels a very strong and intense, soul-tied connection with you. There's a huge possibility that you and this person could have shared many past lives, especially because we do have the Six of Cups out here. This connection for them, makes them feel like they've known you their whole entire life, even though technically speaking, they haven't. So this is just basically insinuating that they feel very comfortable with you. I am definitely getting that strongly. They feel, for the most part, if we get rid of every bad relationship they've ever had, if we get rid of all of that shit, when it comes down to you, you know, they feel safe and secure with you. When it comes down to you, they feel connected to you. When it comes down to you, they feel, you know, like you're somebody that they mesh well with, that they resonate extremely well with. Again, that's just us, you know, focusing on the positive aspect of this relationship and not focusing so much on their past traumas and, you know, how this one did them wrong, how that one did them wrong, because um, I do feel like because of these past traumas that they've experienced in love with other people, it does cause them to feel like they could be potentially signing themselves up to go through that same shit all over again, which is not something that this person wants to go through ever again. But that's what causes them to have like their doubts and reservations, I would say, when it comes down to taking things a step further with you is concerned. Now, from the looks of it, it kind of looks like this person has yet to determine whether or not they're actually ready for something serious or not. It kind of looks like what this person's doing is just deciding to continue to proceed forward in this connection, and just kind of see what happens next. But I do feel like the reason why, you know, they're trying to figure out, right? If you want, well, not that if you want something serious with them or not, because I feel like you do, but the reason why this person is trying to figure out if they are actually ready for something serious or not is because they can sense it coming. They can sense the conversation coming way before it even actually happens. And this is kind of why, you know, they're trying to figure all this out now before you do decide to pop the question, or before you do decide to bring, you know, this conversation up to their attention. Now, the fact that they're kind of brushing it off and they're not hyper focusing on trying to figure out if they're honestly ready for anything serious or not is kind of leading me to essentially feel and think and believe that you will eventually either pop the question or you will eventually bring it to their attention. And when you do pop the question and when you do bring all this to their attention, they're going to be blindsided by it, and they're going to find themselves in this Two of Wands like energy. And the Two of Wands just basically represents somebody who's very indecisive. So when you do pop the question, they're going to be like, ooh, I want you, but I don't know. Or when you do bring it to their attention that you would like to have something more serious with them, they're going to be like, ooh, I don't know. I want to, but ooh, I don't know, right? And the only reason why they're just like, ooh, I don't know if I want to, has everything to do with this person's past and very little to do with you. I just want to really make that clear to you, because I don't want you to think that, oh, the reason why they're hesitating could be because I'm not enough for them, or it could be because, you know, whatever the case may be. No, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with this person's past, and everything to do, you know, with, you know, just overall past experiences that they've had with other people that are causing them to think that if they were to take a step further with you, they're going to experience X, Y, and Z all over again, and they don't want to do all of that. Now, before I continue, my candle went out, and I don't like to work without it, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So let's see what else we can get here off of your person. We're going to see what future actions they plan on taking in your direction and or moving forward. But like I said, it kind of looks like this energy that they're falling into, Taurus, it's causing them to not hyper focus on hurrying up and making a decision on whether or not they're actually ready for something serious or not. It kind of looks like they're just choosing to kind of put that on the back burner and continue to just get to know you and invest more time and energy towards this. But again, not hyper focusing on, am I ready for a relationship or am I not ready for a relationship? Is basically what I'm getting. Now, what actions will this person take towards Taurus or moving forward? All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, okay. We have the Ace of Wands, we got the Five of Cups, we got the Four of Cups, and then we also have the Nine of Swords. Man, I feel like this person has been through some shit. I do. I feel like this person has been through some shit. I feel like this person has been let down many times. I feel like this person has been hurt many times. I feel like this person has been disappointed many times, especially in regards to love. So I think it's totally understandable if we're seeing things from their perspective, why there's so much freaking hesitation on their part when it comes down to them pursuing what it is that they truly want and desire with you. Because this person comes off to me as somebody who really does want to be with you, somebody who really does want to build with you, but because of their past, it causes them to feel like, okay, well, if I go off and pursue a relationship with Taurus, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get hurt because that's what always happens to me. I'm going to get disappointed because that's what always happens to me. I'm going to get, you know, let down, because that's what always happens to me. Um, so, I mean, it makes sense, as to why this person feels like pursuing you in a relationship with you, although that's what they truly want and desire, is just simply not a good idea, because what they think is going to come with pursuing you in a relationship with you. They think pursuing you in a relationship with you is just going to bring them pain and suffering, just like every other relationship. And they don't want to go through that shit ever again. They just don't. Let's look at the Ace of Wands. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. Yeah. You are somebody, Taurus, that they do see a lot of potential with. You are somebody that they view as somebody who's worth their time, worth their investment. But again, it's just the level of the unknown. It's just the whole not knowing, if this entire situation is going to blow up in their face or not. And that's what really scares them the most. But that's what also causes them to kind of like not feel so confident, I would say, in pursuing you and what they truly want and desire with you is concerned. I also don't like the fact that your person has this really freaking bad habit of like suppressing a lot and keeping a lot to themselves. I really don't like that about this person. I do feel like that's like a really, really bad habit that they have. Granted, maybe the reason why this person tends to keep a lot of things to themselves and suppress a lot of things could have a lot to do with previous relationships that they've been a part of. Maybe in previous relationships, they were made to feel like their feelings don't matter. That's a possibility, and maybe that's why this person's keeping a lot of things to themselves. But I do feel like you are unaware. You are totally unaware of what's going on their behalf. Granted, it makes sense as to why you more than likely are unaware of what's going on their behalf, and how this relationship between the two of you is causing them to think but also feel. And it has a lot to do with the fact that your person's showing up as a King of Swords and a King of Wands like energy. So these two kings are just known for being extremely prideful, extremely prideful. So it makes sense as to why you're more than likely not aware that although they really, really do like you, although they see a lot of potential with you, they're fucking terrified to pursue, a relationship with you and take things a step further here with you. But I feel like these are things that you're unaware of, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with a prideful individual. I feel like this person's too prideful to admit that they're fucking scared. I feel like this person's too prideful to admit, that their past is still kind of haunting them and affecting them, and they just don't know how to move past that or get over that or not allow it to continue to haunt them and or affect them. Masculine energies, and I'm just talking about the energy, I'm not talking about the gender, okay? Because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Nothing's gender specific, you guys, so just keep that in mind. But masculine energies are just expected to have their stuff together, to not, have all this baggage. Like, that is just what is expected of a masculine energy, to not have baggage, to not have past traumas, to not struggle with anything, you know what I mean? To not be afraid of anything, you know what I mean? So this person, they got a lot on their plate. They really do. They have a lot on their plate, because again, it's like, and I think that it's just like a common thing, with masculine energies. It's like I think that masculine energies just have like this, expectations of themselves. But I also feel like society has like this massive like expectations of masculine energies to be tough, to not cry, to not allow past traumas to affect you or haunt you. That is just what is expected of a masculine energy. And again, I'm not talking about the gender, I'm talking about the energy. So the fact that they're going through what they're going through, they don't obviously want to let it be known, because again, this is just not what is expected of a masculine energy. We expect masculine energies to be tough and, not have baggage, not allow like their past traumas to haunt them and affect them. And the fact that that's what's happening here with this person, obviously they don't like it, but they obviously don't want to let it be known either, to you, that this is what they're basically struggling with. This person comes off to me as somebody who really does struggle with just being vulnerable with people. You know what I mean? Again, it's just they're harnessing way too much masculine energy. We just, again, it's just that expectation that society has on masculine energies. We just expect them to function a certain way, operate a certain way, be a certain way. And the moment that they shy away from what they're expected to essentially be causes them to basically do what we're seeing right now, keeping a lot of shit to themselves, trying to figure shit out by themselves, not trying to inconvenience anybody with what they're struggling with. And that's the unfortunate part of it all, right? Is that I feel like this person can talk to you. I feel like this person can open up to you. And they don't have to worry about being judged whatsoever. But that's the thing, right? Is that I feel like it's going to take some time for this person to realize that they can be vulnerable with you. They can open up to you. They can talk to you about whatever. And you're not going to turn around, you know what I mean, and judge them for it. Or look at them differently. Because I feel like that's what they are extremely worried and concerned about. Because we as a society expect masculine energies to operate a certain way, function a certain way, be a certain type of way. The fact that they're trying to do that while dealing with all the shit that other people have put them through prior to obviously meeting you, is tough. It's fucking tough, okay? It's tough for them. And they just don't, for the life of them, want you to know that they're kind of scared of this connection, and pursuing it because of what could potentially happen. But they just don't want to sit up here and let you know that, because if they were to sit up here and tell you, you know what, Taurus, I really do like you, I really do like you, and I really do want to be with you, but I'm fucking scared, I am scared, like, because they harness masculine energy, it's like they think in their mind, if they were to even have that type of conversation with you, that you're just gonna look at them like they're weak. You know what I mean? Because them being vulnerable with you, or just anyone at that, is a sign of weakness in their mind anyways. It's a sign of weakness. And they don't like to display any ounce of vulnerability, because masculine energies, again, is what is expected of masculine energies is to be strong, is to not show any sign of weakness. You know what I mean? But I feel like this is just one of those situations where they fail to realize that they don't have to be like this super strong individual, you know what I mean? Or this super tough individual with you. They don't have to be that way with you. We get it. Like society expects masculine energies to operate a certain way, function a certain way, be a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Just be strong and tough and shit. We get it. But they don't have to be that way with you. They don't have to be that way with you. They really, really don't. I just kind of feel like they fail to realize that. Now, I'm kind of curious to see what's going to end up happening next between you and this person. What's going to end up happening next between Taurus and this person? Okay, I like this. King of Swords, right, no, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups. Okay, so this is good. This is good. There's levels to this, you guys. This is why I really like what I'm seeing here. The fact that your person is entering this relationship as a King of Wands, and now they kind of find themselves as a King of Swords, and we kind of see them growing and evolving into a King of Cups. That's a really good fucking sign. That's kind of telling me that no matter how long you guys have been involved with one another, you guys could have been involved with one another for like a month now, 2 months now, a week, 2 weeks, like, this is kind of telling me that this person's basically growing and evolving within this dynamic they basically share with you, regardless of how long you guys have been involved with one another, because you guys could have met each other last week, you know what I mean? Or last month, or 3 months ago. Like, regardless of when you actually met this person, how long y'all been dealing with each other, this person's definitely growing and evolving as an individual while being with you, which is something that I really, really do like. Another thing that I really do like about where this connection is heading, is them showing up as a King of Cups. I really, really do like that, because that's kind of telling me that they're going to reach a point within their relationship with you. And this could happen a few days from now, a few weeks from now, hell, maybe even a few months from now. But point is that they will eventually become a King of Cups. And The King of Cups is just somebody who's not who's not afraid to express how they feel. A King of Cups is somebody who typically is very in tune with their emotional body. So the fact that we see this person comfortable enough to tap into their emotional body while being involved with you is a really good sign, because that's kind of telling me that on an emotional level, this person's starting to feel very safe and secure with you in that department. Unlike what we're seeing here. See, they really like you. Yeah, they really see a lot of potential with you. Absolutely. But they don't feel safe and secure enough to go there with you, emotionally speaking. But there's going to come a point in time where they're going to feel comfortable and safe enough to go there with you, emotionally speaking. And I feel like that's when all of this is going to really start to come to light. And I do feel like it is going to catch you off guard, to be completely honest, because again, it's what we expect from masculine energies. We expect masculine energies to be tough and, to not, come into relationships with baggages and not allow their past to haunt them and affect them. Like, we expect that more so from feminine energies than we do masculine energies, if that makes absolutely any sense. Again, regardless of everybody's gender involved. So when this person does open up to you, because they will, that's kind of besides the point here, because they're going to feel safe and secure enough to open up to you, and tap into their emotional body. I feel like you're going to be really happy that this person's letting you in, but I feel like you're going to be caught off guard by everything that this person is opening up to you about. And I kind of feel like it's just because we just don't expect masculine energies to be this way or operate this way or function this way. Now I do want to look at the Two of Swords. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. All right, we got the Page of Wands, we got the Fool. Oh man, I like this with the Emperor. I like this a lot. When this person opens up to you, emotionally speaking, because they will, I feel like you're going to be very nurturing. I feel like you're going to be very compassionate, but also very, very understanding. And I feel like that in itself is going to make this person feel even more safe and even more secure with you. I can't emphasize this shit enough. I love, 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 love the fact that this person is growing and evolving as an individual while being with you. I absolutely love that. I also love the fact that this person is literally taking the necessary steps, regardless if they're consciously aware of it or not. But I feel like this person's taking the necessary steps towards becoming the best version of themselves that they could possibly be, while being involved with you. And I really, really do like that. I really do like the fact that this relationship is helping them grow and evolve as an individual. But I love the fact that this relationship makes them feel safe and secure enough to go there with you emotionally. But it also makes them feel safe and secure enough to give you and this relationship that they share with you their all, which is something that I feel like this person has been struggling with for quite some time now, as far as giving their all to an individual is concerned, because every time they want to give it their all to somebody, that somebody will turn around and give them 99 reasons as to why they fucking shouldn't. You're not doing that to them. Like, you're not giving them reasons to not want to give it their all. You're not giving them reasons to feel like they can't feel safe and secure with you, emotionally speaking. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely feel like you're like the perfect person for this person. It's like the best way that I can describe what it is that I'm seeing here. And I really, really do like it. But when this person does open up to you, emotionally speaking, it's just going to open up the door for them to not only feel safe and secure with you, but it's also going to inspire them in some way, shape, or form to continue to strive to be the best version of themselves that they could possibly be while in this dynamic that they basically share with you, because they look at you as somebody who literally deserves like the best from them, and it's going to inspire them. I am definitely getting that, to become the best version of themselves that they could possibly be. Now, you are showing up as an Empress, and your person is showing up as an Emperor. I feel like it's interesting because I feel like they started this relationship off as a King of Wands like energy, and you actually started this relationship off as an Empress. I think that it's safe to say that 9 times out of 10, because typically when a King of Wands gets involved with an Empress, they instantly find themselves feeling inadequate while being involved with an empress, because an empress is basically the total package. You know what I mean? An empress is all the queens in one. They can do it all. You know what I mean? Um, so chances are when this person got involved with you, they started to kind of find themselves feeling really insecure, feeling really inadequate, things of that nature. They could have found themselves questioning whether or not they were even good enough for you, to be completely honest. But again, I just feel like the way that you are as a person, you know what I mean, just makes them want to improve a lot of things about themselves, in order to become your equal one day. So who knows? This entire relationship between the two of you could very well be inspiring this person to want to improve their financial situation so they could, be able to provide for you and support you one day. This relationship could very well be inspiring them to, tap into their, well, I do believe that it is. This relationship is definitely inspiring them to tap into their emotional body, which is something that they typically don't do with other people, just because they feel like people don't deserve that version of them. You know what I mean? But with you, they feel like, you honestly deserve that and much more. So I really do like where this relationship is heading, for sure, between the two of you. Will this relationship reach a point of things getting serious between the two of you? Absolutely. I definitely see that happening between the two of you. I just kind of feel like it's gonna take time, you know what I mean, before like it gets to a serious point between the two of you, because this person is trying to figure out a lot of things when it comes down to you. Like, is it safe for this person to go there emotionally speaking with you? Only time will obviously tell if they are safe enough to go there with you emotionally speaking. And I do feel like time will reveal to this person that it is safe for them to go there with you emotionally speaking. But again, I just kind of feel like it is in your best interest, Taurus, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, because based off of the way that this person's showing up in this reading, I think that it is in your best interest to, for one, not pop the question, but also for two, not even bring the conversation up, to be completely honest, about, where is this going? Like, what are we doing? I think that it's like in your best interest if you let them kind of take the lead when it comes down to that, because one thing that I am definitely getting is that it will eventually reach a serious point. I just kind of feel like there's certain things that this person needs to like overcome and move past before they feel comfortable enough to fully go there with you. And there's gonna come a point in time where they will. That's, again, besides the point. That's gonna happen. But I just think that, if you were to come in and pop the question or even bring the conversation to their attention, it might cause this person to freak out. It might cause this person to feel rushed. And I don't necessarily feel like that's like a good approach with somebody like this. I honestly don't. Just know that it'll eventually reach a serious point. You don't have to bring up the conversation. You don't have to pop the question. Like, I would definitely let them take the lead when it comes down to that, because if you don't pop the question and if you don't even bring it to their attention and you just allow things to just be as they currently are, where you guys are just simply dating one another, getting to know one another, I feel like all that's going to really do for your person is just going to make them feel, like they have time, you know what I mean, to really get to know you, to really figure out if it is safe for them to go there with you emotionally speaking. And it's going to cause them to basically reach this point of feeling like, okay, I'm ready to actually take things a step further. I got to know Taurus. I love Taurus. I feel safe and secure with them. I feel like I could have something solid with them. All right, I'm ready to take things a step further. And once they're ready to take things a step further with you, they're gonna pop the question. They're gonna bring that conversation to your attention. I just think that you should kind of let them be the one to pop the question. You should kind of let them be the one to kind of like, bring the conversation up instead of you, being the one to do so. Because we just don't want this person to feel rushed. We don't want this person to feel pressured into something that they're currently questioning if they're ready for or not. I just think that you should just let it be, you know what I mean? And just get to know each other and just kind of take it day by day, and just know that eventually it'll reach a serious point. I just don't recommend you pop the question or you even bring it to their attention, like, what are we doing, like, where's this going, like, are we gonna jump into a serious relationship or not? Like, I don't even think you should do all of that, to be honest. I really don't. All right, we do have the Eight of Cups. We do have the Two of Wands. We also have the Six of Swords. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Devil. And then we also have the World. There's going to come a point in time, Taurus, so just expect to feel this way and just expect to think these things. There's going to come a point in time while you're dating this person, getting to know this person, you're going to find yourself questioning, like, where the hell is this going? You might even fall under this impression that this person's not even trying to have anything serious with you. That is so far from the truth, it ain't even funny, and I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. I do believe that this person does want something serious with you. I just kind of feel like, due to their past and everything that they've experienced in previous relationships, it's just going to take this person some time to really warm up to you and this connection that they share with you, but it's going to take them time to build that courage to want to take things a step further with you. There's nothing wrong with you that's preventing them from taking things a step further with you. It's their past that's still affecting them and haunting them till this day. It may not seem that way on the surface because you're dealing with a masculine energy. Again, when we think of masculine energies, we think of somebody who's tough, somebody who's not afraid of absolutely anything. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, dude. Just keep that in mind, that what you're thinking and feeling, you know what I mean, is very, very far from the truth, because this relationship is going to eventually have you thinking, you know what, such and such ain't trying to have anything serious with me. They haven't even popped the question yet. They haven't even had that conversation with me just yet. Like, they're probably just pining after me for a good old time, nothing more, nothing less. That is so far from the truth, it ain't even funny, okay? Because when I look at this person, I see somebody who's super into you. I see somebody who wants to be with you. I see somebody who basically looks at you in a very, very beautiful lighting. When it comes down to you, dude, it's like they look at you as like the total package. Like, you basically possess everything that this person could truly want and desire within a person, and then some, okay? So with that being said, does this person want something serious with you? Absolutely, hands down. And will the two of you eventually have something serious with one another? Absolutely, absolutely. But I feel like it's just gonna take time, dude, for this person to like move past what they need to move past, work through what they need to work through, and overcome whatever it is that they need to overcome that has everything to do with their past and very little to do with you. And once they find themselves safe and secure enough to fully go there with you, dude, trust me when I tell you this, they will. They definitely will. But I get it. This whole like, all right, well, shit, like, it's been 3 months and they have yet to ask me to be their boyfriend and or girlfriend. Like, I just feel like this person's just pining after me for a good old time. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm definitely not getting that. Definitely not getting that. Not off of your person. I understand, you know what I mean? Like, where your person is coming from and why it's so hard for them to take things a step further. And that's kind of why, like, I wanted to look into this person so that way you have a full understanding of what's going on. But you're still going to find yourself thinking these things like, damn, but it's been like 3 months. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And I get it. But again, just shedding some light and clarity on that. I don't believe that is the case. I don't believe you're dealing with somebody who's just pining after you for a good old time. Although on the surface it may seem that way, I don't believe that is the case. Not with this person that you're dealing with. Absolutely not. All right. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.